Southern Republican Leadership Conference is just days away. It's next week over the Cox Convention Center, Thursday through Friday of next week, May 21st through the 23rd. I'm happy to be joined by two distinguished members of the Oklahoma Republican Party, Chairman Randy Brogdon and Vice Chair Estela Hernandez. Guys, thanks for coming in today, taking the journey down the windy streets to pop into our street side studio. We appreciate that. We were talking just before we went live here. This is a pretty big deal for the state, big enough that Saturday Night Live led off with it the other night, right?
That is correct. It's going to be
quite
the event. You know, I like the fact I like the fact that Oklahoma City was actually highlighted on NBC. It's such a liberal piece there, but we're excited. We know that Oklahoma City is going to start off, and this is where all of the Republican candidates for 2016 are going to be all together on those 3 days.
Estela, that's a great point. Randy, I'll throw this your way. Let's spin it off of that topic real fast. A straw poll will be happening on Saturday of this convention. It will be the first straw poll as we get into this. Pretty significant.
It is significant, and I think we have 13 confirmed presidential candidates that are coming to the state of Oklahoma. This is really the big kickoff for the 2016 elections, and if you're a Republican and you want to see the next president of the United States, you need to be in Oklahoma City the 21st through the 23rd of this month.
The gala will be Friday night. I believe there's some information online at srlc.gop.
Yeah.
You mentioned if you're a Republican and you want to get involved, you can buy tickets and attend the conference. But give us an overview of what we can expect.
Well, the gala on Friday night is the big event for the Oklahoma Republican Party. Okay. That is a fundraiser for the party, and we are thrilled to have Senator Ted Cruz as our keynote speaker. He confirmed several weeks ago, and we expect this to be a sellout crowd. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, we suggest you go to that website and buy your tickets. It's $175 per couple. It's $100 each if you're coming as a single. And we expect a lot of people to be there to hear Senator Ted Cruz talk about a lot of the things that are going on around this country.
Where is that gala at? Is it over at the Cox Convention
It's
Center?
at the Cox Center along with the rest of the convention.
Any idea what we might expect from our speakers this year?
Well, I think you're going to hear a lot of Republican conservative ideas. We have a host, like I said, 13 confirmed. You're going to hear from Ben Carson. You're going to hear from Ted Cruz. Just a whole host of the Republican candidates will be here. They're going to be laying out their platform through this convention. It's going to be a great opportunity for individuals to see them one-on-one, face-to-face, and hear what they have to offer. And the thing that is so good and unique about the Republican Party is we are a group of free thinkers and individuals with different ideas, and this is a perfect time to showcase those ideas. So I expect a great turnout for the entire convention.
You know, looking back to 2008, Mike Huckabee won the state in Oklahoma. Have we heard whether he's confirmed yet or not?
At this point, he hasn't officially confirmed, but we do expect to hear from him very shortly. And you know, it's important to note that in years past, we have in Envy watched how Iowa, New Hampshire, and other states kind of have a say as to who our next Republican candidate will be. And now Oklahoma City, that road to the White House starts here. And so we're excited to take part in a straw poll. So that's why we want individuals to visit srlc.gop so that they can enter their email, and with that email, that will allow them to now participate in that very important straw poll we will be holding.
Guys, give me some education here. How did Oklahoma City and Oklahoma step up to this? Because in past years, I believe this conference might have been for the southern region, which I believe is around 13 states, would have been held in a city like New Orleans. How did we jump into the fray here?
Well, it actually happened with our former chairman, Dave Weston, and of course, Dr. Carolyn McClarty and others who pushed to be able to have, and Steve Fair, to have the event held in Oklahoma. And so with a lot of work, they went ahead and allowed Oklahoma City just to be at the forefront, and just seeing the growth that Oklahoma is having. It's just wonderful to have over 2,000 people who will be present.
And Oklahoma City is a great venue for something like this. We have Bricktown, and you know, Oklahoma City has really provided a home for conventions like this. So this is going to be exciting for the entire state of Oklahoma, for Oklahoma City to host it.
You know, we mentioned the straw poll on Saturday. We're talking about the Southern Republican Leadership Conference. But looking ahead to next year, I believe Oklahoma is part of Super Tuesday, right?
Right.
So Oklahoma, again, stepping more into the political importance perhaps when it comes to the elections.
Yes, and we went to Super Tuesday, I think, 2 elections ago, and it makes Oklahoma even more relevant than what we were in prior elections. So again, this is a chance to showcase good conservative policies here in the state of Oklahoma. It gives the presidential candidates an opportunity to express their views and see how they connect with Oklahomans.
Let me ask you this. You mentioned policy. Do you think they will be talking about the energy policy?
And it's an energy conference, so they will be talking about the energy policies. And, you know, and there's probably not a greater policy that we need to get our arms around than energy here in Oklahoma. It is vital to Oklahomans. It is a economic boon for this state, and this is Energizing America. That is the title of the conference this year. So I suspect you're going to hear a lot of good speeches on the importance of especially domestic grown energy.
One last question for you, Randy. I'll throw this your way. Do we expect this to be the speakers to be tailoring their message towards a broad audience or perhaps specific conservatives or?
They're going to be unique, and that's the thing, like I said, I love about the Republican Party. We have a lot of different ideas within our party, and the 13 different candidates that are coming to Oklahoma, they're going to tailor-make their speech to suit themselves and to express their views and opinions and see if they cannot sell themselves to Oklahoma. Oklahomans get a vote in the presidential primary, and it's their opportunity to showcase themselves and let us know what they believe, what they think, and draw us into their camp.
I lied. I have one more question for you guys. On the Democrat side of things, it's looking like a coronation. They'll have one candidate, Hillary Clinton. The Republicans, as you mentioned, there's 13, you know, there's a dozen or so candidates at this point. What are the pros and cons of this? You see diversity and a lot more opinions over here versus, I'll throw that your way. What do you think?
I think it's wonderful. You know, this is the most candidates we've seen in my lifetime and possibly all three of ours. And I think it's great. The more the better. I would not like to be on the Democrat side where I really don't have many choices. And like you mentioned, it is going to be a coronation. So I truly look forward to seeing what all of the candidates are bringing to the table and why we should select them to be our next president in 2016.
Randy, your thoughts on that?
No, I agree. What a wonderful opportunity, the time for Oklahoma to shine as far as being able to receive the information that the presidential candidates are willing to give us. But it's our opportunity as Oklahomans to be able to select our candidate, those who we believe closely match the views of the majority of Oklahomans. And I suspect that the next president of the United States will be in Oklahoma City May 21st through the 23rd.
Southern Republican Leadership Conference will be over at the Cox Convention Center, as he mentioned, Thursday through Saturday, May 21st through the 23rd. Randy Brogdon, Estela Hernandez. Again, thank you very much for your time, the analysis. We appreciate it. More coverage can be found in the Oklahoman coming up and on newsok.com. We will also have coverage during the event along with our sister newspaper, the Washington Examiner.